Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got a get ready with me video for y'all today on this Christmassy holiday look, and what I was going for is a little bit more on the subtle side. So I tried to do a kind of softer-ish eye look, not a super intense cheek, and a kind of like softer, like you've been eating a popsicle sort of a lip look, and I like how it all came together. So just getting ready together with you guys on camera today doing this look. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do get ready with me's, favorites, reviews, empties, a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are doing this look right here, so let's get to it. Okay, so I have already applied some skincare and tried to cover up a giant pimple. So let's start with the Purito Cica Clearing BB Cream. Just going to use a little bit of this. This starts out looking like it's not going to match all that well since it looks a little bit like gray. But once I get it blended in, I love this. Okay, went ahead and applied my eyeshadow primer and my brows because that's not super exciting to watch. The Alter Ego eyeshadow base and then the IT Cosmetics Brow Powerful. Okay, for eyes, I'm going to try to do soft and subtle. I'm really gonna try. So let's see what I want to use for that. I'm thinking of like the most soft crease shade. Like I think I might bring in a little bit of this in a second. I think I'm gonna start with this Revolution palette because there's a shade in here. I'm gonna use the Forever Flawless. I'm gonna start with this one right here. It's kind of like a peachy, creamy sort of color, but it's just, you know, it's more soft. So I'm gonna start with that. Yeah, that's pretty. Just a softer crease shade. I think I'm gonna go with this one, still from this palette, and use this as my outer corner and crease shade. I might bring in something else, because even when I'm trying to go kind of softer with my makeup, I do still like to create that kind of dimension in my outer corner to sort of bring out my eyes a little bit and sort of lift my eyes. So I do still, you know, like a good bit of contrast and sort of like depth in my outer corner. Okay, now for a lid shade. Again, I'm gonna try to go kind of lighter, softer. So I'm looking, which one do I, where is it? Where is it? It grew legs. Okay. Which one? So I love all these sparkly topper shades. I mean, Space Cowboy, I feel like I use it every time, but it's just my favorite, and I feel like I can just very, very lightly apply it and kind of like blend it out, and you just get this little soft hint of shimmer. There's just something about this one. I love all the different types that come out, like these are from Amazon. I mean, I love them all, but there's just something about this one that I just super duper extra love. Yeah, it just has this beautiful hint of shimmer all over. It's just beautiful. I don't know what it is about this one. Maybe it's because it's one of the first ones I fell in love with, but it just holds a special place in my heart. It just does. I'll add in a little bit of e.l.f. White Hot. Let's see. Yeah, just like a little tiny bit of this right in here. Just for a little bit more brightness there. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna use a powder for a liner because that's always a little bit softer. I'm gonna find my brush. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. I Love You a Latte in this shade right here. I'm probably gonna have to do some cleaning up under my eyes. Anytime I use a shadow as my liner, it, like, you know, putting it next to my lash line, it just kind of goes everywhere. But we'll see. Kind of pressing usually helps with that, but even still, when you're kind of digging it into your lash line, I mean, it makes sense that it's gonna kind of go places. Oh yeah, I really like that. This is my version of softer makeup. Let's just say that. Just kind of wipe my brush to sort of get any of that fallout. It wasn't too bad though. Kind of pressing, I think, helped with that. That looks kind of softer. Okay, I'm just gonna use IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. One thing is, I never go subtle on mascara. I just always like a lot of mascara, no matter what. Okay, under eyes, I'm gonna start with the Neutrogena Radiant Cream Concealer in 2 Ecru, Light 02 Ecru. Right in here, just because this has a little bit of like a peachiness to it, so it kind of helps to color correct. I'm gonna use a brush. I don't even know what this is. I got this in a BoxyCharm or Ipsy or something. Then a little bit of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the brightener shade. This is the pinky one. Put this kind of right where I have the most discoloration and along that line to hide that line, and then blending it out. And I need to work on this pimple a little bit more. The Ofra Perfect Cover Concealer, I can either do it in natural or light nude. This one's probably the best match for me. Let me get a little bit of this and just kind of tap that in. I'll put a little bit of this on my cheeks too, kind of where I have broken capillaries. This one is the natural shade. Little bit of Maybelline Maybelline Fit Me. Kind of around my nose, chin. I'll put a little dot here too. All right, set my T-zone. I'm gonna use the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in the pinky shade. I think it's Rose Petal. I don't even know. Is it still around anymore? Then the Doll 10, what is this? Super Coverage Serum Powder in Fair Light. I'm just gonna apply this lightly on the other parts of my face. Just kind of, really the outer part, and then just kind of a final brushing of other areas. I love this powder. It's really good. The eyes kind of softer and nothing kind of over the top. I'm just going to use a little bit of CoverGirl Clump Crusher on my lower lashes. No shadow. You could add in like a little bit of a green liner or shadow there, but I'm trying to go softer with this look. So just going to use mascara. Okay, for blush, I think I'm going to start by using one of the Too Faced blushes from this palette, but I also have it individually and I love it. It is Velvet Crush. They sent these to me so sweetly. So I'm going to start with a little bit of this one just because I want kind of like a neutral, something about like bringing a neutral in this area, I think kind of, I don't know, ties everything together like a blush bronzer. I'm just going to get a tiny bit of this. I'm going to, again, try to go light and just put it kind of right in here. Like not a lot. Maybe just like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's pretty. Now I'm going to use a little bit of a red blush. Which one do I want to use? I love all of these. This one is more glowy, so if you want like a more subtle glowy look, the Pixie On The Glow blush in Ruby would be beautiful. Ruby, yeah. I think I'm gonna use Tarte Natural Beauty, but I also do love Watermelon Rain from Too Faced. That would be beautiful too. I'm gonna use the Tarte one, and I'm gonna have to be very light-handed with this, but I want that kind of like little hint of you've been out in the cold and you're a little bit just, you know, flushed from being chilly. I think that's a cute look. So I'm going to get some on my brush and then tap it. I tapped it on my pajama pants. And then I'm going to lightly, I'm just kind of using very light pressure. Bring it kind of on the apples of my cheeks. Yeah, kind of like that. In person, this looks like not over the top. Hopefully it doesn't look washed out with the lights, because I know that definitely washes things out and kind of makes it look a lot more toned down. Pretty, and then just a little bit, barely tapping on my nose. Just a little bit there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, lips. So I'm gonna use a little bit my foundation brush like this. And I think I'm going to use this gloss. This is really pretty. The CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Plumper Gloss. And this is in Merry Christmas. I mean, I have to, right? But for liner, I am just going to get the shape of my lips with some Maybelline Dusty Rose because I don't want a full-on red. I want kind of more of a wash of red. Glossy wash of red is what I'm going for. So I'm going to use this. Just for the shape. And I'm going to use very little of this because this is, I think it's still pretty pigmented. Just going to dab a few little dots and rub my lips together. Ooh, softly applied. This is beautiful because it almost ends up looking pinky. Of course, I paired it with a pinky neutral lip liner. I'm like, what is that word? Let's see. The camera cut me off, but I was saying, do I want a little bit more red? I think I do. So I'm going to use the NYX Filler Instinct in Juicy Pout, this red. And I'm going to put this right in the middle of my lips, almost like that you've been eating a popsicle look. Yes, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so here is the finished look. I like how it came together. It's a little softer-ish. So I hope that you guys really enjoy getting ready with me today, doing this look. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Let me know down below what some of your go-to holiday Christmassy looks are. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video.